Cristiano Ronaldo did something far worse to the other child after breaking this one's arm. These are the worst instances of fans as players. Let's begin with a play involving Neymar. The Brazilian just smacked a supporter in the face during the trophy celebration at the French Cup final. But the invasion was more terrifying. This guy is pursuing a player while wearing all black. However, he found himself in difficulty shortly after. See how many police officers chased after him. Look at this invasion now. In addition to kicking the ball, the man also punched the player. Regarding a blow to the face, have a peek at this one the player received. That must have hurt, man. But the aggressor got in trouble. Everyone from the team went after him. But what really hit hard was the sneak attack that Grealish endured. And what happens when it's the players who attack the fans? This case with Eric Cantona became famous. The United player just flew with a kick at a Crystal Palace fan. It became known as the Kung Fu kick, and Cantona was banned from football after that, retiring early. Look at what Cristiano Ronaldo did. A kid extended the phone just to take a picture with the Portuguese star, but didn't expect him to do this. Cristiano was upset about the bad game he had and simply threw the phone on the ground. To be fair to Ronaldo, he apologized and even invited the kid to watch the game at the stadium, but the fan's mom didn't allow it. And it's not the first fan to have issues with United. Look at what he did to this one. From lip reading, you can see the fan threatened Cristiano's life. But it's not always that the Portuguese does this. Whenever he gets the chance, he takes photos with his fans. But this guy wanted too much. He even wanted to be in the official photo with the Portugal national team. As for this fan, he just got an evasive move from Cristiano. Still at Juventus, a fan almost really hurt Ronaldo. Did you know that Cristiano Ronaldo once broke a fan's arm? He kicked a free kick that hit a child directly. But of course, he apologized afterward. Someone who doesn't have to worry about this is Messi. The Goat has a security guard on the sideline, and in any invasion, the guy is there to protect the Argentine. But that doesn't protect him from everything. This fan here ran onto the field just to flip off Messi. A player from Ajax punched a fan who insulted his teammate because of the color of his skin. Check out what a four-time World Cup champion did to a fan. Romario simply started running after a fan and attacked him. But Eric Dyer did even worse. The Tottenham player invaded the stands and went all the way up to hit a fan. 2,000 years. Now look at what this Liverpool fan did. An opposing player fell next to him, and he took the opportunity to capture the moment. Look at the courage of this fan. He ran onto the field and simply gave the goalkeeper the finger, who responded in a very affectionate way. This player played security. When he saw that the security couldn't catch the intruder, he went after him and brought him down. Speaking of playing security, this guy tackled the fan, and apparently goalkeepers are masters at stopping fans with force. Look at what this one did. The fan was already down, and he kept going. This player also went over the line. The guy didn't hesitate before going after him. Check out what Zlatan did when a lookalike ran onto the field. These two here ran onto the field just to steal the ball from the goalkeeper and score a goal. Now check out this long-distance brawl. The fans were throwing things at Payet during a corner kick, and one hit him square. The player himself tried to retaliate, but things got really ugly when another Marseille player responded with a ball. The problem is, the fans didn't like it at all and invaded the field. Now look at this play. The fan just wanted a hug. There was no stampede or confusion. And see what the player did. This fan disguised as a ball boy invaded the field, stayed in the goal corner, and prevented a goal. Of course, the opposing team's players didn't like it and went after him. Look at the oddity that happened in women's football. The guy ran onto the field to try to take a photo, and the player didn't pay any attention. But the worst part was this literal get out of the way they got from another player. And the ref even gave a yellow card for the rough entry. Check out Harry Kane's accuracy. They threw a bottle at him while celebrating a goal, and the forward showed he's good at kicking and hit the bottle in the air. Di Maria did it differently. He simply picked up the bottle the fans threw at him and took the opportunity to have a sip. Something similar happened in Brazil with striker Gabriel Barbosa. The fans threw a cookie on the field, and he just enjoyed the free snack. That spat between Espilicueta and a fan was the funniest. The guy waited for the Chelsea player to come to him and then kicked the ball. Here in Brazil, something even worse happened. In a match between Corinthians and Santos, a Santos fan ran onto the field and drop-kicked the goalkeeper Casio. While the international fans taunted the team on the field, a player just went around giving the finger to everyone. Speaking of Brazilians, look at Neymar's reaction after a fan provoked him from the bench. A brawl didn't happen, but Neymar was ready. Ever heard of the famous double-handed slap? No? Well, check this out. Now look at what Patrick Evra did to a fan. The guy landed a solid kick. Sometimes these fights between fans and players go too far. Look at the humiliation they put Dani Alves through. They just threw a banana at the player. A clear racial offense. And the worst part is that this happened dozens of times to Vinicius Jr. last season. Atletico Madrid's fans even hung a dummy by the neck on a bridge, wearing the Brazilian's shirt. Absolutely unacceptable. Check out the chaos Tavernier got into. A fan invaded the field and hit him. What he didn't expect is that the player wouldn't just stand there. And if it weren't for security, something worse could have happened. This fan had excellent aim. He managed to hit a water bottle right in the middle of Barcelona's celebration. Speaking of throwing things on the field, look at the danger the Poland players faced. A firecracker was thrown onto the field. Imagine if that went off near a player. Lewandowski got the worst of it, but he wasn't seriously injured. Not all taunts are aggressive. After a player slipped during a corner kick, this fan burst into laughter. But the most creative form of protest happened in this game. The fans simply threw money onto the field. Here in Brazil, this fan invaded the field after a Villanova player missed a penalty. Look at what Neymar did after a fan kept shining a laser on his face to disrupt a penalty kick. Now check out this bizarre moment. A fan invaded the field and assaulted a player. The guy chased after and retaliated and even got a red card for it. Take a look at this play. A player got angry about something on the field and kicked in the direction of the crowd, hitting a girl right in the face and a child in the head. He tried to apologize, but they didn't even let him get close to her. Messi did something similar to Real Madrid's fans. Now the question is, was it intentional? These fans went over the edge and set off fireworks right in the middle of the field. In this other match, the game had to be interrupted, and the police formed a barrier to protect the players. Look at how close this firework got to the player. How dangerous. Imagine if this firecracker landed in the midst of the players. That's what happened in this case. I don't know what happened to this player, but he must have been hurt for sure. This goalkeeper is another one who got hit squarely. Yep, sometimes the fans cross the line. Look at the day when fans made a player leave the field crying. The player is Brazilian Tyson. And after enduring insults about his skin color throughout the entire match, he simply kicked the ball toward the fans and left the field in tears. Balotelli did something quite similar in Italy when he played for Brescia. See what happened to this goalkeeper. He was calmly setting up the ball for a goal kick when a fan came out of nowhere and hit him from behind. If there weren't security guards there, the situation would have surely escalated. But not all fan invasions are malicious. This guy just wanted to give Haaland a hug. The most surprising pitch invasion of all time happened with Neymar. This little boy ran onto the field and was escorted out by security. But when Neymar noticed, he went there, picked up the boy, and took him into the Brazilian national team celebration. We can say that the coach throws the little boy up. People from Brazil are naturally skilled at dribbling. During a Flamengo game, this guy dribbled past security and raced onto the field to take a picture with Arrascaeta.